Hello, how are you doing today? Today I want to speak on something relating to upbringing of children. In the Western world, it is usually believed that if you spank your children or use the whip on them, maybe your belt, it is imagined to be child abuse. It is taken that you are being harsh to the kid. And it is not very common in Africa or in some poorer neighborhoods in the so-called Western or developed economies. But generally speaking, when you see parents who tend to spank their children or punish them in some way or form, it is predominant around African countries or Jamaica, or the West Indies or South America. Now, I thought it was really cool that these so-called developed economies don't have to have laws against beating your children. They will always say, oh, speak to them or send them for therapy and all that. But sometimes I get worried when I now see those same kids being arrested by the cops, being sent to jail for misbehavior, misdemeanor, etc., etc. Don't we think it is sort of like a double standard method whereby you don't beat children in the home where those characteristics that are negative can be tamed, but then you come to the public and then the government is the one to mete out punishment to these kids? Don't you think it doesn't exactly align somehow? I think that, like they say, charity begins at home. We should be allowed. I don't even feel comfortable using the expression allowed, but I think parents should be able to flog their children, beat their children. In fact, the Bible says, for those of us that are Christians, that foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction will drive it far from them. So the rod of correction could be your whip, could be your belt. Do it properly, of course. Whip the child. Yes, you can explain to the child later on why you did this and that, but you have to whip the child. You have to beat the child. Not aggressively, do it in love, but discipline the child. If you don't do that, the government will do it on your behalf. The government will whip your child. The government will beat your child. The government will confiscate your child. Now, if you confiscated your child inside a room, they will say, oh, that's brutal. How could you lock your child inside the room? But they will do it in their own prisons. I don't see much sense in it. What do you think? Thank you.